Hello and welcome back. It's safe to say that many Days of Our Lives fans, Ben and Ciara, have been a bit disappointed with the couple's recent reunion. After all, Victoria Konefal's last stint as a heroine didn't quite lead to the romantic payoff most people hoped would come from Ben's search for his true love. As it turns out, editor Ron Carvati knew the lack of earnings would be frustrating for many. It was a challenge for writers. He admitted to Soap Opera Digest, adding that he knew people would be disappointed. But I asked him to question the alternative. If we had them gathered and she had no amnesia, and Ben saves her from this room and they're happier than they could ever be, why is she leaving and why is he staying? Of course, there was another avenue the series could have taken. Recasting the role of Ciara once they knew Konefal was leaving and might only be available for limited stays in the future. The scribe admitted that it was a viable option, but one that we did not choose to do. Why? While an overhaul could work, it could also fail. He explained, adding this could result in a couple who didn't share the same magical connection that Robert Scott Wilson Konefal and Ben bring. And it's not to say it isn't something that could never happen, but I wanted to preserve not only Ben and Ciara, but also Rob and Victoria in any way I could. And if there's no other option, then we could talk about a redesign later. While Konefal is expected to return already this summer, the conditions for the latest return are currently on hold. Carvati told Digest that the show was working with Victoria to move the story forward, but it doesn't mean that ultimately she and Ciara might not leave the web again. Unless you're very, very lucky, Carvati told us in a conversation last year, the actors are finally leaving. It's happened on every show I've been on, and it's something you need to be prepared for. When this happens, decisions need to be made as to whether to write off the character, recast it, or in some cases do both by writing the character out for a while, and then bringing it back later as a new actor. The biggest challenge is what to do if the outgoing character is part of a successful couple, let alone a bona fide super couple like Ben and Ciara. Should Rob have lost his job when Konefal left? Carvati asked Digest. Should the character in Ben's story end because one actor made a choice and another actor made another choice? Rather than go this route, Days killed Ciara and then brought her back when Konefal's schedule permitted. But if she chooses to pursue other options later, should the soap opera continue to drop Ciara in and out of Salem, thus preventing Ben from continuing with his life? Or is there a point when, for everyone involved, including the couple's fans, it's in the show's best interest to just recast? Thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you again.